Welcome to another Pallet Jackin vlog. What is up, beautiful people? TJ here with another episode of Pallet Jackin vlogs. Today's going to be a sit-down vlog because I accidentally cracked my ankle. I was coming downstairs, going to the garage, and I was running, and I had on flip-flops, and they threw me down to the ground, and my ankle popped. So I've been trying to rest it for a couple days. Hopefully I can get back on my feet. I did go over to the store today. I listed a bunch of stuff from 888 Lots. So actually I got all of it, all the rest of it listed from 888 Lots. So I'm glad that's behind us. We've got 3 new bulk pallets coming in next week. And then we also have a mystery electronics box that's going to be coming in. I want to give a shout out to Ron from Our Family Flipping Adventures. He's in our Facebook group. If you're not joined on our Facebook group, make sure you get over there and join, because we have a lot of good work going on, a lot of questions being answered, a lot of stuff being thrown around. So if you want to check that out, the link will be in the description section below. Also, to check out Our Family Flipping Adventures on YouTube. He has videos. Check him out. Also, I want to give a shout out to the Family Flips, Joe and Jessica. I got my shirts. I'm going to be wearing those on the next vlog that I have on. So got some Family Flipping shirts. If y'all want some Family Flipping swag, go over there and check their channel. I will leave a link to all these channels in my description section below. Also, Mike and Terry's resale. Y'all so funny. Y'all like the bulk king and queen of YouTube. So I did manage to snatch one of y'all's pallets the other day. I'm coming for you. No, I'm just kidding. So go check the channel out. Mike and Terry's resale. They are on YouTube as well. So I just wanted to do those shout outs real quick before we move on to the vlog. So today, I had to think kind of outside the box of what I was going to do, because I had a big, huge idea of what I was going to do for the next couple of vlogs. But I can't do that because I can't walk very well right now. So I decided to do our top 10 best items from Liquidation Pallets. I think that's going to be fun, because I think some of these videos, all of y'all hadn't seen these videos, because some of them are on my channel, TJ Lovelady, if you want to check that channel out. Our first 2 or 3 unboxings that we did was actually on my channel. So some of you not have seen those, and you didn't see those items. So our very first pallet that we got was like the most awesome electronics pallet I think that we've ever gotten. So without further ado, let's get into the list. All right, so number 10 on our list is a flush mount light. We got this from locally from North Georgia Liquidations. You've heard me mention them a few times. Actually, you've seen me go into their warehouse, and we actually got this light. We paid $7.50 for it. If you looked at the whole pallet of how much stuff we bought and stuff like that, we paid $7.50 for it, and check out exactly how much money we made for it. All right, this is a Generations brand 2 light flush mount. They haven't got a long number.
That's $271.
2. All right, boom. 200. How much? What did it say? $271. So I mean, wow. If we can sell that, that's that'd be really good. So back in the day, we used to get these awesome lighting pallets. We haven't really seen too many of those awesome lighting pallets from North Georgia Liquidation before. But if you ever see any kind of like Minka Lavery or Generation lighting boxes and they're new, grab that pallet, because those lights are expensive. I mean, we got that pallet. It was full of $100 and $200 lights, and we sold every single one of them because we don't have any of them left at the store right now. We sold most of them on Amazon. I think on this channel we showed some of that of what we sold on Amazon for those lights. All right, so let's jump into our next item. The next item is going to be a pair of Apple AirPod Pros. Those are the newer Apple AirPods. This was from a bulk pallet, so it was manifested. We knew that it was on there, but we didn't know what the condition was, so we was kind of nervous a little bit about it. So for this pallet, we paid $5.81 for these AirPods. So check it out. We got the last
Are y'all ready?
thing.
Okay. And we got us a pair of Apple AirPod Pro.
The Pro. That's the new style.
And it's sealed, so it's brand new.
Yep.
They still got the tape and stuff on there. So there you have it.
All right, wasn't that an awesome find? We normally stray away when we see Apple products, especially if they're devices and stuff like that, because a lot of people, especially with Amazon, will scam Amazon and they'll send in, you know, old pair or a broken pair, or they'll do some kind of switcheroo where it won't be the right model. But these right here was perfectly fine, and they was actually brand new and sealed, so that was completely awesome. All right, so number 8 on our list is a ceiling mount light. This was another lighting pallet that we got locally from North Georgia Liquidation. We paid $12.50 for this item. Let's check out the video.
Go that way.
Okay, so this first one, it's on selling on eBay, right? Not on eBay, on Amazon right now for $2.79. And we priced this brand new still, and we pricing it at $2.29.
Yep, and we actually have the buy box on that when I checked it this morning. So whenever somebody purchases it next, we will be the person they purchase it from.
And also we sold the other light that was the second most expensive light, which was $2.29. Thank you, Mr. Rich. And we sold that one 37 minutes ago.
All right, so in that pallet, we had a bunch of other lights that was like awesome. We're gonna have a couple more on this list. That was one that was just to mention, we was totally unexpected. It was unmanifested, so we didn't know exactly what we were gonna get. So that's a little scary sometimes when you're getting into liquidation pallets and different things like that. But sometimes you have to take that risk because those risks will bring on big rewards. All right, so number 7 on our list was on a more recent pallet. It was the Zala Max stroller. We actually did this unboxing outside, which we may revert back to start doing unboxing outside. I don't know, we're working on that. But we bought this stroller in a pallet, liquidation pallet from Mower Retail, which is in south of Atlanta. And we actually got this pallet, and each item inside of the pallet was $10. So check out the video. One thing about this pallet is it was tall. When we got it, it was 8 foot tall. We had to cut it in half to get it into the truck, so it's got a lot of big items. This is a Zelia Max 5-in-1 modular travel system. So it has a car seat, and it also has the stroller.
Yeah.
That's what I was looking for. And if you can see that, that is a photograph of it. All right, so anytime you have an opportunity to get a baby pallet, you really have to look at your local area, but for us, we sell baby items quickly. I mean, they just go fast. I actually just left the store meeting somebody. They bought 4 items from this same pallet. So the baby items, they go pretty quickly, and you can price them a lot closer to retail because people just are looking for the savings. So if you have an item that's $40 and you're selling it for $30, they can go and get it at the store from $40, or they can just get that $10 discount or whatever discount you're giving, and they will be more willing to take that avenue. All right, so number 6 on our list is a chandelier. Go figure, it's another light. So we've just done well with lights. That's just how it is. Some people don't buy lights. We've done well with lights. So lights are going to dominate this list. So this was a chandelier that we got on another local liquidation pallet that we got from North Georgia Liquidation. We paid $12.50 for each item on this pallet. This was from number 8 on the list. It was the same pallet. So let's check that video out. I do want to show you one thing. Hold on. All right, we had to do a quick cut in real quick. So I want y'all to see this light that we just pulled off the pallet.
Right.
Where we at right now in terms of how much we pay for each item? We ain't got through everything yet.
No. We was at $25. Well, we was at $25 about 3
items. I'm gonna say we're roughly at about $20 per item. So we paid $20, probably less than $20. I'm gonna say we probably be about $15 or $12 for this light.
Yeah.
Y'all, look how much this is.
Like, I can't even believe it.
Make sure y'all can make sure the screen that focus in on that price. Maybe. There it is. You see that? Y'all need to make sure y'all start getting these HD pallets when you see them.
Real quick, this is on Amazon, if you didn't know what the platform looked like. So this was that most expensive light right here that you saw on the thumbnail. So we sold that one for $329. Thanks, Colleen, whoever you are. This was ordered, you can see today, 1/5/2020 at 12:52 p.m. PST.
All right, can you believe that we made $329 from that chandelier? So it's funny because, okay, so that chandelier we sold on Amazon, and it was $329. We had it, they returned it. They never opened it, they just returned it, said it didn't work out. It was a contractor that ordered it. And you can tell on Amazon, if you are Amazon seller, you will know this. It would say Amazon business seller. So normally those are contractors. So they ordered this chandelier. Apparently it didn't work. We got it back. I stuck a new label on it and we sold it again. So we actually sold this chandelier twice. The second time, so whenever we sold it the first time, we had to kind of recoup our shipping from the first time. So we actually sold it again for $343 on the second round. So we kind of ate up some of that shipping costs that we did on that we lost on the first sale. So Amazon, yes, they have returns, but you can always resell it and you know, resell it and resell it again. All right, number 5 on our list. So this is one of the items that if we ever see this on a manifest, we always just go ahead and jump and get it. So this is a Roomba 980. We actually had 3 of them on the pallet. So let's check out the video. What is this, April?
I know, that's what we've been waiting on right there. So we got the Roomba.
This is the Roomba, what number is it? It's a vacuum cleaner.
It should be the 980.
Roomba 980.
Okay, and it's worth $6.99.
$6.99.
And guess what? We got 3 of them.
And we got 3 of them, that's right.
In this one little box.
Yeah. It was heavy.
Thank you, that one.
2.
And then this last one. And
3.
they're all supposed to be like new.
Yeah, and they don't look like they've been opened. All right, so we've gotten some Roombas before that wasn't the right one. That was a scam. It was the wrong one inside the box. And we're still able to sell them for hundreds of dollars because people just buy Roombas, especially people that know how to fix them. They'll buy them for if they're broken or if they're the wrong ones. And then they will repair them or put them in the right packaging or whatever they do with them. I don't know what they do with them. All I know is I can sell them. So these we bought for $49 a piece. It was a kind of a high piece count pallet. It was from bulk. So we didn't really know if we were going to make our money back. So these actually sold for $3.29 a piece. There was 3 of them in the pallet. So, you know, those 3 Roombas paid for pretty much the whole pallet with that one. So if you do see a Roomba vacuum cleaner on a liquidation pallet and you're kind of nervous about it, I will go ahead and just take it because especially if your price is relatively low, a lot of times you can make your money back with the Roomba vacuum cleaners. The next one on the list is going to be an Upper Baby stroller. So this is one of the first baby pallets. I think this may be the first baby pallet that we got. We was kind of nervous about baby stuff at that time because we didn't really know what our local market did with baby stuff. We didn't know how intrusive it was going to be to like test and stuff. So we actually bought everything in this pallet for $11.68. And let's check out the video and see exactly how much money we made from it.
Next thing, I think this is our big ticket item here.
Yeah.
So let's see if we can lift this up.
Oh, we got a bunch of those down there.
Oh, yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I already showed one of them. So we got like 8 of those.
So this is, you can't see it. This is a Upper Baby Cruise
this is what
stroller.
it looks like.
We'll pop it up on the screen right now.
Yeah.
All right, so this is, I think the big ticket item is what we were looking at.
Yeah.
So let's see.
Well, that was the barcode, but I don't know.
Maybe cut off. Oh no, here it is. $549.99.
All right, so like I said before, baby stuff goes really well. It sells really good, especially in our area. We actually sold this one on eBay. So if you're selling stuff on eBay, just make sure that you are very explicit with the condition of the item. If it's brand new, you know, put that on there. But if it has box damage or if it's open, make sure you look and see if all the parts and pieces and adapters and everything is inside of the box, because sometimes you don't necessarily know exactly what is supposed to be in there. But you can, you know, you can go through and Google. Sometimes if I don't know what goes into a box, I'll go on Google and I'll download the manual and just look at each and every piece that's supposed to be in there and ensure that it's in there, because that's one thing you don't want to do, especially with the new mom. You don't want to give her or let her purchase something thinking that she's going to be able to utilize it for her new baby and she can't use it. All right, so number 3 on our list is going to be another bulk.com pallet. This was a Bed Bath & More pallet is what I call it. And this was a Sherry Klein comforter. We paid $19.95 for each one of these items, and you will never guess how much we sold this for. All right, let's get this big boy out the way.
Yeah.
So, this is a what is that? Sherry Klein home connection collection. What does that say? Oh, 4-piece comforter set. So we already kind of cheated and looked at this one.
Yeah.
This one's actually going online for about $500.
Yep.
So it does look like it's in new condition. It's actually really good quality. It's got like a lot of stitching work on it. It's really, really heavy. It's got like what is that, like braiding or something like that on the side. It's real nice. So hopefully maybe we can get this sold. All right, so whenever you get like a pallet or a bulk pallet or any kind of pallet that has like bed, bath stuff in it, you want to make sure that you open the stuff up, even if it looks like it's unopened. Sometimes they're missing parts and pieces, so this one was pretty easy because they only had 4 parts in it, so we can see each 4 pieces that was in there, and they had never been opened before. We could tell it was factory folded, but sometimes people are very deceptive. They can factory fold it and then take a piece out that they need. So this was a $400 sale for us, and we was nervous kind of because it was kind of big, so we was looking at the cost and all these different things, but actually that went off with the hitch. We got positive feedback. They said they loved it, so they saved like $100 on a brand new comforter set. You know, I would never spend $400 on a comforter set, but you know, some people will, I guess, apparently. All right, so number 2 on our list is going to be a little bit lower in value, but you'll see why once we watch the video. But we bought each one of these lights. This was another lighting palette that we got from locally from North Georgia Liquidation. We paid $7.50 for each one of these items, and you would never guess how many of these post lights that we got. My back is going down, but we almost done, y'all.
Oh God.
All right, we got another generation light, pendant light, 2-door, 3-light, 2-door, 3-light outdoor post lantern. 8239 EN -12.
Let's see. Well, which one is it? Let's see.
3-light.
3-light outdoor. So this one?
Yep.
205?
205. Boom shakalaka. That's what they used to say on NBA Jam back in the day. Light, when I see generation lighting, I get happy because that's $100. All right, generation lighting.
8239 EN 12. So depending on which one it is the 3-light, is that the 3-light? So the 3-light 205.
All right, another 205 for this one. Lighting. 8239. Is that the same number? 8239 EN-12.
It might be.
I can't remember.
Can't keep
No,
up.
it's different.
Which one is it?
This is a 3-light.
3-light 205.
All right, another 205. It's a 8-2. You got 9-2.
Okay. Well, that could be an issue. Try it again. 2-light, 3-light.
2-light.
So the
3-light. I'm sorry.
It's 205.
205. Another one. That's like 3.
Same thing as that one.
Same. Another one.
205.
Let's get this one. I think this is another.
Generation.
Same thing. Ugh.
Say it with us.
205. All right, so that was like an awesome win. Whenever we first got that was actually like our second pallet total that we got. No, that was our third pallet total that we got, but that was the first lighting pallet that we got. And you can kind of see from the look on April's face that she was like, wow, this is like probably going to be a good business. Because April, at the beginning of our business, she didn't really know anything about the liquidation world and anything like that. And I didn't either, but I had kind of started in a little bit earlier than she did because I was doing a lot of research. So when she saw the amount that these lights were selling for, yeah, she was flabbergasted. So I'm hoping that we get another lighting palette soon. I want one. All right, so number 1 on our list is actually our very, very first liquidation palette that we purchased. We purchased this palette from liquidation.com. We was very green. We didn't really know anything about liquidation. and we was bidding on this pallet, so it was kind of scary. It was a lot of money that we were spending on this pallet. I think we paid a little bit over $1,000 for this pallet with shipping, and it was a little scary for us. So we bought this Sonos play bass. That was the big ticket item in this pallet, and it was unexpected return. So we didn't know if it was going to be broken, if it was going to be in there, if it was going to be new, used, whatever. We didn't know. We paid $30.03 for each item in this pallet, and you would never guess how much money we actually got for this item. And the last thing on the pallet, which is actually the most expensive thing that we got. Oh, it's heavy. I don't know if I'll be able to pick it up. Oh, look at this. Can you see that? You probably can't see it. I do some B-roll shots of it. It is a Sonos sound system. Oh! A Sonos sound system, play bass for TV, black, $699. Now, hopefully everything is in here, and hopefully it is in decent shape. God, this thing is massive. I mean, the box has like locks on it. It's crazy. God, I hope this thing's in here. This is a live reveal here, guys. I'm gonna test this out because oh God, it is expensive. Surely this works. God, and if it does, this thing right here is gonna make at least half of our cash back. It doesn't look damaged at all. It actually looks really good. It's got all the cables to it. It does not look damaged at all. It's awesome. Sonos play bass. Look it up. So that was massive. We paid $30.03 for this item. We ended up selling it for $594. And that was probably our largest, I think, item, I guess, total that I could find that we sold one single item. Now we've sold a lot of different items from a specific pallet, but I think that was probably the biggest hit that we had for a liquidation pallet, especially in the beginning. That was really monumental for us, especially going forward. We was a little nervous about the liquidation thing. We didn't know how it was going to go. And once we got this pallet and we started selling things and seeing how easy it was to flip these items, this really propelled us to where we are today. So we're really excited about the experiences that we had. Now, everybody's not going to have those same experiences when they start. But what I would tell you is that just continue on. Make sure you do your due diligence, do your research, and make sure you are purchasing pallets that you're comfortable with buying. Also, that you're comfortable with selling things from, because if you're not comfortable with it, people are not going to be comfortable buying those items from you. So just make sure you're comfortable with selling those items. And somebody laughed at me on one of my videos because I said, I want to see, I want to touch, I want to feel, I want to smell the items. You don't always have to know everything that's inside of a liquidation pallet, but just for me, it's a lot easier if I have a manifest to kind of get an idea of what I'm getting. So, and sometimes manifest, the way I feel about it is sometimes manifest give you like a false sense of security because you feel like, wow, it has this on here, so it should be good. But you don't necessarily know until you actually physically have those items in your hand. You know what I mean? So with that being said, I hope you like this video. It's a little bit different than what we normally do. Hopefully I'm going to put out another video not tomorrow, but the next day. It's probably going to be like a 10 worst items, so be on the lookout for that. Also, we have a vlog coming up, and then we have 3 pallet unboxings, and then we have a mystery box coming as well. So look forward to those. Make sure you are subscribed to this channel. If you like these types of videos, please like, share, and subscribe. I really appreciate it. Also hit the bell icon so you get notifications whenever we release new videos, and we will see you guys on the next one. Peace.